London had become the Litvinenkos' adopted home. Here they felt free. They'd fled here after Alexander Litvinenko, called Sasha by his wife, got on the wrong side of the Putin regime. Marina Litvinenko recalls what it was like arriving in the British capital 15 years ago.
I was just feeling I'm safe. I was with my family, I was with my child, with my husband. But in a few days, I realized I'm in a great place. And for months, we felt like a tourist. We've been everywhere.
The family spent 6 happy years in London before the former KGB agent fell ill and died as a result of poisoning with radioactive polonium. Since then, Marina Litvinenko has been determined to clear her husband's name. Day in and day out, she travels to the High Court in London to attend the inquiry designed to find out exactly how and why Alexander Litvinenko died.
People sometimes don't understand what really happened. And when they discuss he might have committed suicide or he's smuggling radioactive material, of course it makes me feel very, very sad about this.
For 20 years, Alexander Litvinenko worked for the Russian military and later joined the Russian intelligence service. Later, he became a critic of the regime and the Russian president, Vladimir Putin, in particular.
My name is Alexander Litvinenko. I am former KGB and FSB officer.
In London, he publicly accused Vladimir Putin of murdering the investigative journalist Anna Politkovskaya.
Может убить только один человек. Это Путин. Больше никто.
2 intelligence officers working for Putin are suspected of having poisoned Litvinenko in an upscale London hotel bar by slipping a fatal dose of polonium into a pot of green tea that Litvinenko was drinking. The Russian government refuses to extradite the 2 men. The chief suspect, Andrei Lugovoy, denies any involvement. Nowadays, he's a lawmaker in the Russian parliament, the Duma. The Litvinenko affair has put a serious strain on relations between Russia and Britain.
The relationship between the UK and Russia has never satisfactorily recovered. The Litvinenko case became, the murder of Litvinenko became the sort of the image of brutality of Putin's Russia. And the political dimension to the relationship has not recovered.
And Marina Litvinenko says the climate in Russia has continued to deteriorate in recent years. A trip back home is inconceivable. She wouldn't feel safe.
Now we have this murder of Boris Nemtsov in the center of Moscow. It's exactly what Sasha tried to prevent. Sasha never been a politician himself, but he wanted Russia might be a good country for any political base, for everybody's. But he believed Putin's responsibility for what everything already happened in Russia.
The public inquiry into Litvinenko's death is expected to report by the end of 2015, but what can it achieve?
The pursuit of justice and the suggestion of the clarity of the evidence is very important. Will there be a practical ramification from this? Will the killers necessarily be brought to justice as a result of this inquiry? I think it is unlikely.
But it's important for Marina Litvinenko that the facts are put on the table. She wants to prove to her Russian compatriots that transparency is possible in a democracy. For that, she's willing to relive her trauma again and again every day in the High Court.
It's not automatically never. But it means he's here. And it's definitely, I feel, he agreed with everything what I'm doing.
Bringing the truth to light is Marina Litvinenko's very personal way of coming to terms with the murder of her husband.